Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set, and on the mound now, Cal Quantrill.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Quantrill back to work. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. And that's outside.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that one hammered. Cave ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And Martinez. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, digging for two. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So man aboard, and the batter now, Pete Alonso. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon.
Hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. Throw over to first. Blackman gets back easily. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. And that one a little below the knees. And the count even 1-1. And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. The punch out there, and 1 gone. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over, and just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's Jake Cave now. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a pitch. That one ripped. Winker going back. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Grounder tags at second.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 5-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Michael Tolia. And it's fouled away. Diaz off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But
and a swing and a miss. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Rockies 5 and the Mets nothing. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Quantrill back to work. That misses, and it's 1-0.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Quantrill back to work. And another ball. Right side, hard hit. Rogers throws to first. And Winker is set down.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Out towards right center field. Doyle makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 4, Francisco
And
Alvarez.
at first, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The Rockies leading by 5 here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. This one smoked out to left. Cave pulls it down, and that is that. Mets leave one, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the DH, Charlie Blackmon. And he deals. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to McNeil, and it's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader.
44, Harrison Bader.
The pitch. Bader, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. That one pushed foul. The pitch. In there. And so now 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He swings and fouls one off. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
One and one.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles, just one of those seen eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And here is J.D. Martinez. That one drilled left field. That'll make it out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses. It's 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
McMahon fires over to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jesse Winker. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 is the count.
The pitch. Out to short. Tovar jumps, throws, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Here's a 1-2. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Chris Bryant. In there for strike one. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Diaz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. This one high in the air to left center. Bryant out on the play. And there's one down.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Doubled his first time up. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Man at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
On the ground, McNeil to first, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Jake Cave.
Next for Colorado, Jake Cave. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to Alonso. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So one left for Colorado, and it remains 5-3. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Mark Vientos. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's inside. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. That's long gone. He jacks that one out to left. It's 5-4.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1 so far. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now Bader up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Very high with that one. 1-0.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Lindor in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Now a chance for Brandon Nimmo. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. And here it comes. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. JD Martinez stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a foul straight back. Two on, 1 out. Way high.
2 strikes.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, John Curtis getting ready to come on for Bud Black. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Alonso swings through it for strike 1. Second and third, 2 down. And that one finds its way through. Here comes the throw. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. John Curtis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesse Winker. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Relay throw to third. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Strikes.
And that one ripped to left. And foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 4.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Michael Toglia. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In the air, left field. Nimmo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. Gets under it and pops it up. Vientos makes the catch, inning over. Rockies are down quietly, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
And the pitch.
That's
a little bit low.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. In the air, left side. Cave makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 4,
Francisco Alvarez. Now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, out to short. He's in there.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Diaz checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And now the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Rockies trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out to center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Tovar over at first with one away. That one misses. 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and that one's going to get into the corner. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Chris Bryant now. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Phil Maton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Hard hit, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Roll to short, could be 2. Lindor to second. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Rocks with the run scoring double. It's now 8-6. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And he deals. And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Wastes no time there. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one fouled off. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-2. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Number 57 getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bird getting cranked up as well. Nobody out. Runner at first. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it's through for a hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Flips the corner. Strike one. Curtis, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Cave going back on this one. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Tovar sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now 9-6. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, Jake Cave.
Jake Cave.
The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Check swing, and that's a ball. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and deals. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Alvarez gathers, throws to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now it's Elias Diaz. On the ground to short. Lindor. And there's 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. Late on that fastball.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. So the deficit remains 9-6. Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Jesse Winker. The pitch. On a line out towards center. And Winker is set down. And there's 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In there safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's going to be Jeff McNeil. Now this is in the air down the line. cave. Sizes this one up. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Out to short, gathers, and throws to first. And that'll do it. Mets strand one, and they won't add to their 9-6 lead. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
The right-hander back to work. And that one pulled foul. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Number 9. Brenton.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one the other way and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ryan McMahon. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. That one misses. Ball 1. The Mets leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, left field, and that is a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. That's to third. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Bird.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they add to their lead. It's 10-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body. Really good job of explosion through the zone and drove it out of here.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. On the ground, right side. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Man at second with 1 away. And here is J.D. Martinez. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nimmo, the runner at second with 1 away. Bounce to the right side. Sends it to Tolia, and Martinez is out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So 2 down now, and here is Pete Alonso. This one in the air, right field. Bryant trying to get there. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-run game at 10-6. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Chris Bryant. The pitch. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bader hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
And now Brendan Rodgers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he takes a strike. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cave digging in for the Rockies. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
Runner at first with 2 away. Elias Diaz digs in now. Fouled off left side. Cave leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Out to short. Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Rockies strand 1 as the lead holds at 10-6. Back here in Queens, now it's the right fielder, Jesse Winker. Bird, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Fly ball down the line. Cave moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Up the middle, Tovar. Throws to first in time.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff
McNeil up now for the Mets. First pitch misses. Ripped on a line. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 10 and the Rockies 6. Bottom of the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lindor sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Ezequiel Tovar will hit next. That one at the knees for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him. That's the ball game.
Listen, when you're down by 5, you know you have an opportunity to get back in the ball game, but you're also going to have to keep that other team from increasing that lead to perhaps 10. They did just that. Both sides of the ball, excellent job to get the win in this one.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line.